In regards to my ministry internship and what I've learned about my spiritual development and calling on my life, is that I am a person who really sees the need as well as the importance of touching people who come to the church, be it as a visitor for the first time or as a member who has attended the church for some time. I believe that people have a need to be or to feel love and to be loved. And so for me personally, I've learned that this is an awareness for me, and it's an area that I understand so well, that by me knowing that people need to feel welcome in a church, and loved, I want to make sure that someone is doing that as a specialty. And so as members of the church, we all play a role in being hospitable. And for me, in my internship as a hospitality director and implementing a hospitality department, this is something that I don't take lightly. It's something that I understand makes a difference, even if it's a little thing that I do. And what I've started doing, besides the cakes once a month that I'm baking to celebrate all the birthdays for that particular month, is that each time that I walk into the church, and for some of the members who are elderly, maybe disabled, who are there consistently every week and may not even have very good vision, what I do is, as I walk into the church, I give them a kiss on the cheek. And it's two particular members that I do this for. It's a Caucasian man. He's an older man who's a member of our church, and his sight is dim. So what I do is I kiss him on his cheek and I shake his hand, and I tell him, I say, "God bless you, Brother Ray. It's Sister Monisha, the lady who makes the cake." And so he goes, "God bless you, and thank you." And he knows now that that's something that I'm going to do every time I'm present in church service. And I look forward to seeing him every Sunday. Also, for one of the elder mothers who walks with a cane, I ask her, can I escort her to a car? Sometimes she pulls on me to take her offering up to the offering plate on the table in the front of the church. And I just find great pleasure in serving others. And again, I just want people to feel the love of God when they come to the church. And like I mentioned in my other video presentation, where I showed you all the ingredients that I use to bake the cakes, it's a recipe that God has given me on how to love other people. That is just so much a part of who I am, because me personally, I've been in churches before where I didn't feel so welcome, and sometimes it causes a person to to be withdrawn and not so comfortable around their church family. But at this church, I can really be myself, and so I haven't ran into any problems. We all give each other, as members of the church, our own space and place to do whatever it is that we are called to do. And our area of specialty to be active in the church. So I haven't really ran into any challenges. The only thing that I might think that I may run into as a challenge is being able to uh, afford to buy everyone a gift besides baking a cake to celebrate all the months birthdays of each month. And so I have to just be mindful of maybe buying my cake ingredients when they're on sale, and even when it comes to a gift, that in the future I want to start being able to give everybody a small little bag. I can go to the 99-cent store and just keep it within maybe a $5 range of what I get people. And then again, the church Bible bookstore by my job, like I said, they have maybe on a regular basis items that sell for $5 for members. So I will keep those two places in mind so that I don't run into any obstacles from being a blessing in this area of hospitality. So as the church grows, I'll have to probably start making not one large cake and a roasting pan, but two. And then having the gifts be for maybe $10 going forward to $5, like I said. 3 lessons that I've learned is that it doesn't take a whole lot to make someone feel special. Just a touch, a kind word, a compliment can make the difference in somebody's day, because you never know what a person is going through or what they went through before they got to church. And when they get there, if they feel that someone cares enough to just say hello, shake their hand, give them a kiss on the cheek, a hug, this can really build relationships, trust, a rapport, and just keep a person mindful that you have somebody here. Even if you don't have family at home, you have family in the church. And so, you know, for them to be encouraged and to know that they are loved, I want them to be able to feel the love of God through my interaction with them. And I always smile. My first lady told me a week ago that she loves my laugh, because I can be me here. And this is what people need to be able to do, is feel welcome and comfortable, so that when it's their time to go forth in their area of gifting, in the area that they are called to, they feel comfortable and they can go forth without any hindrances. So I haven't had any negative reaction from me baking the cakes. Nobody is feeling like I'm trying to be a show off or compete with anyone. And spiritually, I've grown even the more as it relates to connecting with my brothers and sisters in Christ. We are a diversified church. That's the way we're going to be in heaven. So we might as well get used to it. And I thank God that I'm in a church that is multicultural. And going forward, we plan to even, grow more. We're already claiming souls into the church. We're going to even go out into our community and start to minister to people that are in the community and go outside of the 4 walls. So you never know. I could even maybe incorporate making a cake for when we do that, maybe once or twice a month, pave the streets of the community and put a slice of cake in a bag, in a little baggie, maybe with a note that says, "Welcome to Harvest Time Apostolic Church," with our address on it, and or a church card. We do have flyers. And so this would be a way to give love, to show love, the love of God, to give them something tangible. We do know that there are homeless people in this community. We do know that there are the downtrodden and people that are, experiencing hard times in this economy. So that is something that, going forward, I may discuss with my bishop and just make maybe like a bundt cake where I could cut the slices thin, put them in a little Ziploc plastic bag, um, and do something such as that. And that will probably just require a food handler's card. And because my pastor previously was a owner of a restaurant, he's a great cook. I could talk to him about it and see what he thinks. These are just some ideas that I'm coming up with, just in case any of my fellow classmates want to incorporate the baking of a cake ministry into their own internship projects, or if they also have a desire to do something along the lines of baking cake. So those are some things to take into consideration. And just let God use you. That's the best thing that I could suggest for all of us as children of God who are called to make a difference in the church that we attend, and to do it in a spirit of excellence. To know that if God has given us something to do, that we should not sit on our gift, but that we can go to our pastors, our shepherds, our leaders, and let them know what it is that God put on our heart and see what they think about it. They may not think it's a good idea, because there are some guidelines, such as when it comes to food. But I know so far, with me just baking a cake once a month and sharing it with my brothers and sisters in Christ, my bishop sees no fault in that. So that's something, if nothing else, that I can continue to do it with love and compassion, and continue to get a lot of happy faces, warmed hearts, and crumbs all over the place.